Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing 4 different products that I use for talking head videos, and what I want to do is basically review for my own edification to understand which of these actually has better sound quality when it comes to basically making talking head videos on YouTube. So the products I'll be reviewing are the XM4, which I have because I have conference calls at home and I take this for my 9 to 5, especially just to be able to drown out the kids when I'm home, and also being able to actually take calls using these headphones. I also have the regular AirPods, not the AirPod Pro, but just the regular AirPods to see if I can discreetly do video with these AirPods in. I also have this Technica ATR 2100 USB. I don't use the XLR, XR cable that goes with it. I use the USB to, I think it's a micro USB to use with this. And I also got these bad boys. This is Fifine, F-I-F-I-N-E, and what this allows you to do is basically create podcasts. And so I want to see if I can actually set this up so that it can grab sound and actually have it attached to my computer, because you guys know that I have my 49-inch monitor, my laptop on my Apple is closed, and so I just need to be able to have audio that is not from my monitor, but audio that is close by, that's already hooked up, so that I'm ready to go whenever I need to record. Now, I don't do a lot of podcasts, but this is also a podcast mic. This is a podcast mic, and these are just like headphones. My intent is to kind of scale down all the gear I have and be able to reuse things that I have, and so this one, I really need to be able to drown out my kids whenever I'm working, when they're home with all this craziness that's going on. This AirPod is just really small and easy to use, but the battery life kind of sucks with it, especially if I'm working all day on conference calls all day. And so this is great, small and compact, but this one allows me to drown out the noise. This one has been amazing just for capturing audio, but I have like this funky stand that is really big, and also I had to put some electrical tape on here because this light is blue, so if I have it hooked up all the time, even on the off button, I have that blue basically light that's there, and that's kind of annoying. And then I have this, which I have not tried yet, so I'm excited to kind of compare all 4 of these. My end game is to kind of dwindle down all the things that I have to go set up in order to either create a YouTube video, to be on conference calls, or just to be able to drown out my kids. And so that's what I'm reviewing, these 4 products. This thing is about $75. These headphones are amazing, but they're like really pricey. They're around $300. These AirPods are about $150, and then this is actually $75. So in this video, whenever I drag the audio from it, I will not be editing the audio at all. What you hear is what you get with it without me modifying any of the audio, having it come standard with this. What I'm going to be doing is basically hopping on to my computer, hooking this up to my MacBook Pro, and then basically speaking on it and potentially even just reviewing like the Amazon site for each of these different products, so that you guys can get an understanding of what this sounds like whenever it is hooked up to my MacBook. So let's get started. So this is a recording of the MacBook Pro and basically the microphone that comes standard with the MacBook Pro. And this is what it sounds like, and I just want to make sure that you guys can hear the difference between just recording straight from your computer versus having a mic, and I just wanted to add this in there just for comparison's sake. Alright guys, this is the audio from the Sony WH-1000XM4. These are the ones that I use for conference calls whenever I know that I have a conference call that I'm going to be setting up. I love these because of the noise cancellation. The noise cancellation is absolutely amazing for these. The downside of this is that if there's something going on in the environment, like I literally can't hear it. And so if I'm doing a talking head video and there's a huge thump or something going on outside, I don't know that's happening and I can't hear it because these noise cancellation headphones are so amazing. But I do use it on conference calls, and people say that they can hear me fairly clearly. And so that's really great. Hopefully right now the audio sounds really good when I'm recording this, because I really do want to use these. But the bad side is that you can obviously see that I'm wearing headphones. And so sometimes people don't like having a bunch of headgear whenever they are doing some talking head videos. One other thing I will mention is that whenever I'm in between conference calls or in between takes and I just have the headphones on maybe for an hour, I know that it'll disconnect sometimes to save battery. That is a downside for me, at least, because while it's great that I'm saving battery on these headphones, what's not great is that whenever I have to like restart again, I have to reconnect the Bluetooth, which is quite annoying, or turn it on, and then it takes like a few seconds for it to reconnect again. So that is the downside of having these as my talking head microphones to use for YouTube. The audio that you're hearing is from my webcam. I actually got this webcam whenever all this craziness happened, and it was about $50 at the time. Still looks like it's $50. And this is to my webcam. This is exactly what the webcam looks like, and it's actually really high quality in terms of just a really inexpensive webcam, and it has like that fisheye view. You can probably see everything that's in this space, but it also does audio, and people can hear from the audio from this. And sometimes I forget to, I guess, change my headset. This is a headset that I actually use at work normally whenever I just need to do a quick call, but sometimes I forget to kind of change the audio source from this headset to the actual webcam, and people can hear me from the webcam. So this is what it sounds like. I don't know if it's good or bad until I actually review all of the different footage from this video.
All right, this is the 5220. It's actually the Plantronics device. I'm going to show what that is right there. This is what it sounds like. This is what I actually use whenever I am on an impromptu call with someone on a conference call for my day job. And basically, it's very clear. It's easy to use. The only thing is the wire. Obviously, I'm not moving that much when it comes to conference calls, but if I'm doing video like this to you guys, like I really do not want this on my head just because of appearance sake, because I don't want to have it look like I'm, on a conference call when I'm doing video. But this is what it sounds like, and I'm sure that the audio sounds really, really good. The only caveat to this is if you have a MacBook and you only have USB-C ports, obviously this is a USB-A port, and so that's the only thing you should consider about that. And also, this is really great on conference calls as well. But for specifically doing videos and stuff, it probably sounds great, but I'm just not a fan of having the wires and not being able to kind of move around as well. So there you have it. That is my review of this Plantronics Blackwire 5220, and I'll go ahead and link down below to this device as well.
Is on the Airpods that I have in my ear. They are about $124 right now in 2020. These are the regular Airpods, and I hope you guys can hear the sound quality here. What I don't like about it is that the battery runs like really low, especially if I'm on conference calls all day. I'll find that I'll have to charge it, and then during that charging process, I have to find another option, which normally I will go and use my Plantronics headphones that were provided standard through my company. But these headphones are amazing because they're just small, and I can take them wherever. They just charge via lightning port, and this is the sound quality that you get with AirPods.
This is the Audio Technica ATR 2100. As I was editing the video, I realized that I didn't record any of my audio for this mic. This is an older version of it, even though the model is still the same, as you can see on the screen here. But the Audio Technica was actually recommended by Pat Flynn, and that's why I actually bought it back in the day when I thought I was going to start a podcast. Now, this is what it sounds like close up, and normally I have a boom mic if I'm using this microphone, or I would actually have like a stand, a mic stand right in front of me. This is what it sounds like from far away, like right here, okay? And this is what it sounds like from above. So obviously, like, I don't think a boom mic will actually work well with this. You have to basically be right here. And so what's also something that you should consider is this blue light right here. I don't know if they fixed it on the new version, but this blue light is really bright. And even if I turn it off, I'm going to turn it off and you won't be able to hear anything. It'll stay on. So watch. So basically the light keeps staying on. And so why that's bad is if you have a window right here like I do, and it's basically dark and you have everything set up, this blue light will stay on. And so if you're passing by my house, you might see the blue light still on, and it's kind of creepy if you see just a blue light in this house through the shades. So anyway, that's something to consider. And so that's why I have this electrical tape right here. I think this audio is actually really good, but that's really annoying, and also it's not very versatile when it comes to like different distances that you can hear this from. So that is my review of the ATR 2100. This is the K678 5-Fine microphone, and a lot of people refer to it as a baby blue Yeti. This mic is awesome in that, like, while it is corded, it is a small mic and it can sit on my desk. And so whenever I have the need to record, I can literally just have it already connected to my Thunderbolt docks that I have here, and then basically just start recording, which is really great. And you notice that I don't have anything on me, so that's really great. So this is what it sounds like when I'm pushed really, really far away, so that you guys can hear what it sounds like if I'm just pushed back, or even I'm going to go ahead and place it where it's actually going to be if this is going to be my primary mic. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right behind my keyboard. And then I'm going to position the mic down so that you guys can hear what it sounds like.
this is what it sounds like. So if I'm doing a talking head video or whatever, I can basically kind of share with you guys my screen. Now the only downside is that I type really loud, and so I've got this keyboard, and I'm sure that this thing will pick up me typing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type something and just see if it hears me. Okay, what I could do is actually get a mic arm, but I have a mic arm down on the bottom of this table actually. It's actually the blue Compass mic that holds the Yeti mic, but I just felt like the arm mic just took up way too much real estate in this space and just looks kind of ugly. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I don't want an arm for that reason. That is the K678 Fifine microphone. All right, so I just listened to all of the different audio from the microphones I just reviewed, and I think the winner is, drum roll, Fifine. I feel like that one's more versatile in terms of like not having to wear anything, also hooking it up. I mean, it's just sitting right there. It's really amazing for if you're doing talking head videos for YouTube or for really any type of recording. I would say that the Audio Technica actually sounds more professional, but I don't think it's like that big of a difference from the Fifine one. Now, the Plantronics obviously has very clear voice like recording capabilities, and it's also easy for conference calls, but I just didn't like having that like look there. And then the Aukey camera right there, obviously I didn't expect it to have any high marks with regard to the audio, but I mean, for a conference call it's great, but for YouTube videos where audio is really important, not so great. So I hope you guys found that review useful. Again, talking head video, I would recommend getting the Fifine microphone. The ATR 2100 is actually a really great second runner-up, but you'll have to make sure that you get a boom arm or a microphone stand in order to kind of hold up the mic and deal with the blue light. Hopefully they fix that with the later versions that they came out with. I hope you guys found that review useful. I know that's 4 different products for different use cases, but my end game was to be able to at least consolidate a few of them for multiple use purposes so that I'm not having to constantly take things in and out and setting it up again. So my end game was to at least have something set up so that I could walk away. If you guys found that review useful, go ahead and click on the like button, and if you guys want me to do more reviews like this, go ahead and click on subscribe, and make sure you click on the bell to get notifications the next time I create new videos. Thank you guys for all your support, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks guys, bye!